go meet the carewz. Welcome to our show.
Hey guys, my hair looks crazy because today is wash day. A lot of women have wash day, so don't judge me. Anyway, so as you can tell by the title of this here lovely, not even vlog, of this here lovely video, before we get into it, it is thundering like cats and dogs outside right now. Besides that, I'm gonna show you the lovely stuff that we got. And this literally just came today, so I'm gonna show you. I got 3 big boxes. And this one, we have a bottle kit. Nala looked like she's scared. The little one, I don't even know. Coda really don't care. But anyways, we have a bottle warmer. And this all came from my lovely friend Rashika, who I'm also going to insert her name, her page name right here for you guys to see. It's newborn diapers, 108, up to a size 10-pound baby. And then in this here big lovely box, we have, and don't worry you guys, I mean, I know once you hear the story, you're going to be like, why did you open it? We can always tape it back up. It's not that big of a deal. We have bibs that I had, and this stuff is things that I had on my registry. We have bibs here, 4, and this is not for boys. This is definitely unisex. Just putting that out there. Then we have 736, an 8-pack of sensitive baby wipes. So yes, guys, I had, I'm not gonna say had because they're still up, but I was promoting and telling you guys about the registry. We were all so happy and celebrating. I'm sorry if the angle had dropped. Celebrating the newborn's life that we were getting in this family. And I hold bad news. Before I get into the whole entire story time of everything, because you know, this is our journey, this is our notebook, so that we can look back on things with our kids and share stuff, and they can visually see our experience and etc. So this is what we want to do. This is what we put out, and I'm going to continue to put stuff out, and this is what we're going through right now. So my lovely husband is in there. He's laying down. Do you want to be a part of the story time, or you want me to do it myself? Do you want me to be? What are you telling me? Why are you speaking sign language? Thumbs up for you. What does that mean?
I'm in there.
You're in there?
Yeah.
He's in there like somewhere, you guys. Anyways, next clip. So AJ will join me whenever he joined me. Let me check and see if this is too dark. Alrighty. So AJ will join me whenever he joins me. Whenever he comes in here and jumps in, he's just gonna jump in. So I'm gonna get started. So, what day was it? Don't remember exactly what day it was because I don't necessarily have my phone. Let me grab my phone, come right back. Okay, so I had to grab my phone really quick. If the camera blinks out, it's because the battery died. It's not about to die right now, but we ain't gonna let y'all go like that. Anyway, so March 6th at 11:22, I was at work and I got an inbox. And like I said before, I'm still gonna keep her private or whatever and not say her name. But I got an inbox and she said, hey, I just found out I'm having a baby in next month. Do you guys want it? If not, I'm giving it up for adoption. So that's how it all started. She's a friend of the family from him. And that's how we know her. And mind you, during that whole process, literally, like, we just did our last IUI. And obviously, it wasn't successful. So I was kind of going through that. When she hit me, I was like, wait, you know, you're pregnant. How far along are you? Why don't you want to keep it? Stuff like that. Like, just the huge. So we go into a conversation about it. Not to keep reading off of it, but we go into a conversation about it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to talk to AJ. Like, obviously I can't make a decision by myself, so let me talk to him about everything. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm shocked. I only see this on TLC, so like, how the hell am I supposed to take it? So I'm asking her questions, and she's like, she went for a physical, for a regular physical, and they ended up giving her a pregnancy test, came back, said that she was pregnant, did an ultrasound, and when they did an ultrasound, in her mind, she's thinking she's going to see a small, few-week-old baby, and end up seeing a baby that was in the 8-month mark. So I'm like, what the heck? I'm like asking questions like, dang, how did you not know? How did you not feel it? Like, this is your first pregnancy. Like, how did you not feel it? So I'm still shocked, and I'm like texting AJ. I'm telling him about it. And as I'm telling him, he's asking me like, you know, are you serious? And like going in his mind like, I don't know, babe. Like, I've never heard anything like this. So he started asking me questions. I'm like, look, this is exactly what was brought to me. This was exactly what was said to me. And I'm bringing it to you how it was fed to me from the horse itself. So
I thought it was bullshit.
Right. So the whole entire time, like I said, it took him some days to think about it. So he thought it was BS. He was like, babe, you know, don't pay attention to it right now. Like, let me think about it. So he thought about it. We had a conversation. Mind you, I was pushing it hard. Like, I started calling, you know, the courthouse and questioning them about different stuff. I started pushing and pressuring him. Finally, he agreed. Yeah, a lot. Finally, he agreed. And he went to work and he started asking necessary questions. So on a day-to-day basis, I was inboxing this person and keeping an upbeat conversation like, hey, we need this paperwork. You know, we're honestly, I don't know what I was thinking, because you guys know we're getting ready to PCS in April, which means that we would have I would have been stuck here. He probably would have been going, but I was trying to make a way where everything would work out, because I know he would have to sign paperwork. So he was telling his commander about it so that they can hold off, because we got an early release, so that they can hold off on it and we can take care of whatever we need to take care of, because we've been asked by multiple people to adopt a kid and we always said no. But this one, I was like, I don't know, I feel different about it. Like, I really want to do it. So every day I was consistent. I was calling people that I needed to call. I was checking on her. I was asking her questions. And mind you, we've known about this and we found out about it March 6th. So I'm asking questions and I'm getting ready to get the paperwork myself. And she says, well, you don't have to get the paperwork because I'm going to the courthouse. I can just get the paperwork myself. I'm like, cool. You know, you go ahead and get the paperwork. You sign whatever. You can mail it down to me. We'll sign it and we'll make, you know, necessary copies, or we can send it back to you. You make the necessary copies and, you know, we'll just go from there. So I'm keeping in contact with her and the necessary people in the courthouse. And I'm doing a lot of footwork. Now I'm making the registry. I'm really, really excited. And I'm like, yo, things are looking good from here. We're picking out, like, we're making names and, you know, just the whole gist, like, I'm the one who's having this baby. So we really excited at this point. Once I started asking for paperwork and I wasn't getting, like, her conversation started to die down and slim a little, and I wasn't getting the response that I was looking for, AJ then was like, yo, this shit is seeming iffy to me. I don't think you should pay attention to it anymore. You basically, like, you just need to go ahead and back up, babe. Like, let it go. And I'm like, okay, no, like, she got stuff going on at home. I don't want to just drop it. Like, I'm really serious and adamant about getting this baby. So every day I'm still asking questions. I was told that a few weeks ago, or a week ago, that the paperwork was sent out. Where I live, and the distance between where she lived and where we're stationed at right now, it should have only taken 2 to 4 business days, because I deal with getting mail regularly from that place on a regular.
It take that long to get something from Korea.
So
it take about like what, 2 weeks?
It just depends. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it some time. But I said up front, I need this paperwork, you know, in a certain time bracket, because that's the only way it can be possible for us. So where it started getting, it already had been shaky for him, but where it started getting shaky for me is, like I said, the conversation and just the tone and direction of the conversation wasn't good. Because it's like, if you're asking for us, or you brought this to our attention, you can't wake something up in somebody and not expect for them to not be thrilled. And on top of that, we're not gonna have patience. Mind you, you interrupt us with this type of information when we're literally about to PCS. He has to report April 20th, which for civilians, that means that we have to be there days or a week before that date. So April 20th is not even in the picture. We're gonna have to be there at least by the second week close to that date in Germany. So I'm like, there's a lot of stuff we gotta do. Movers, passports, getting them into the military system, because military and civilian are completely different. So I'm in my mind like, okay, maybe she really don't understand that. And I'm like, all right, babe, why don't you talk to her? You know her more. Why don't you explain things? Because maybe I can be coming off in a harsh way. But once we got to that point where we're a week in and we still haven't received any paperwork, and his chain of command started pushing paperwork for us to just go ahead and leave, it's like, now it's out of our hands. We can't do anything. So basically with everything, is him, I don't know how he feel. Me, I feel like we just weren't on the same, like we wasn't vibing the same. Like, I'm not gonna have any patience, because military and civilian are different. When it comes to military, we're dealing with a lot. Like, if you don't have anything in black and white, nothing that you say makes a difference. Like, even us asking her for proof of pregnancy or ultrasound, we have not got it. Like, even my husband asked for a picture to see, her stomach, and it just, to us, it just seemed like it was a lot of unnecessary, bullshit. Well, he said bullshit, unnecessary conversation. Like, to him, he was like, I at this point, I don't believe it, and I really don't care at this point. Like, me, as you guys seen in the beginning of this video, I had registries up, and like people sending me stuff for the baby, people congratulating me. I still have stuff coming in the mail. So on my side, I wasn't joking. I was so serious about it. I'm contacting these people, and I know some people, or even her, she will probably be upset once she sees this video. But the thing is, we've reached out to family and friends. We've got them involved in this situation and sending us stuff. I don't want you guys to look at me like she's a bullshitter and she took baby stuff, or any of the, like, she's scamming us or any of that stuff. I don't want anyone to feel like that. I myself, we're going through enough as is with all of our backstories with our fertility and our updated stuff with our fertility. When it comes to a kid, not necessarily even just the kid factor, but our time is nothing to be played with. I stepped out there like head on from the first day that she told me about it. Lie to you not, and he can say that I had that registry up probably that night or either the day after. I had 3 registries up. Like, I was not joking. I was very serious. I kept my conversation upbeat. I kept inboxing and texting and calling and irritating her. But the thing is, a lot of my friends was like, maybe you shouldn't have done it, adoption with someone that you knew, because then it's not becoming business. So it's like they can do whatever they want to do and, you know, take their time with everything, versus if it was somebody that you didn't know. But you guys have to understand, this is not something that we was like, oh, pick me. Like, we didn't go up and like, oh, babe, come on, let's go and let's adopt. Like, we was just sinking in on this last IUI not being successful, completely minding our business. And that day, I just randomly got an inbox. This is not someone that I speak to on a daily. This is not someone who is consistent with liking and commenting on my stuff. So when this happened to me, I'm like, it has to be God. Like, this is coming from God. So my point of view, I just feel like like he said, when I look at it and then how the conversation kind of switched up, and not even seeing like ultrasound or any pictures, I do kind of feel like we was bullshitted, and I don't know if it's true or not. How do you feel about it?
They like to say, from the start with the whole thing, I was at work when she told me this, so I wasn't really paying attention. So she kept talking about it. I'm just like, just wait, too, just like, maybe this, maybe that. I'm just like, okay, let me think about it. So I'm thinking about it. I'm just like, okay, sure, why not? Let's go with it. Let's see what happens. So as she says, the story keeps going on. Like the simplest things. If somebody say, hey, take a picture of your stomach, that's an easy boom. Okay. If you could get on Facebook or get on social media and post this and that, I'm pretty sure it'll take you like 10 seconds to take a picture of your stomach. So I'm just like, all right, take a picture of your stomach. Oh, I can't because of this. I'm like, all right, fine. Send me a picture of the sonogram. Oh, well, I can't because of this. Okay, mail me the papers. I sent it last time. I'm like, come on, man. It's like every time I ask something, you know, it's bullshit. I'm just like, you know what? I'm trying to help you out because you asked me for this favor. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Regardless or not, like, we gonna have kids, but you wanted us to do this favor for you, so we're just like, all right, cool. And we told you there's a time crunch, so with everything going on and the whole conversation, me basically hearing different things every day, I'm just like, man, this just sounds like bullshit. Like, I'm not even paying attention to it anymore. So she would just ask me questions, so I'm just like, okay, I don't know. And then it's like, as the day goes on, she gets more frustrated. To me, I'm just like, well, I'm trying to tell you, but.
Yeah, because basically I got my feelings into it, and then money also was involved, and then we got his job involved by telling him, hey, this is what we're going through, and this is what's getting ready to happen. And then it's like, now we have to turn around and tell you guys, like, it's not about to happen at all. You know what I mean? I mean, she had a choice with us or with agency, but because everything that we were pretty much faced with, she kind of reached out to us first. And like I said before, when you reach out to someone and it's something like this and it involves legal matter, you cannot
go back.
And you can't break up your conversation. Like, you have to be consistent with everything. And with us, like I said before, if you guys don't, like, you guys keep thinking the military is this big old dream, everything is so easy, our lifestyle is the same as yours. It's not. So when it came to something like this, no, I don't have patience. You told me March 6th, we're leaving and have to be there way before April 20th. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, I play a part because I could have been like, no. But at the same time, when we've dealt with what we dealt with and we see someone that's in need, regardless of who it is, even like us, we're the type of people where if we got it, we're gonna give it. If we don't, we don't. But when it came to a child, it was like, it just touched something inside of me where I was like, I can't turn my eye, I can't say no. You know what I'm saying? At least she'll know where the kid is exactly, and everything will be, you know, good. And I don't know, like,
when it comes to me, like with me and kids, like that's my weakest point. Like I can't say no. And it gets like, I'm pretty sure y'all see this nowadays. Like every time you flip a channel, you see a mom killing their kid, a dad killing their kid. To me, that right there is like it's a touchy subject. So with this going the way it is, it's just like, damn, okay. So now it's like I gotta really keep my eyes on just everybody. Can't really, you know, trust people that much. So it's like, if you willing to play games with a child's life, then you pretty much won't give a fuck about my life. So
I mean, I think like I think I still would have been pushing and okay with doing it, but everything that we have right now is just only word of mouth. Even if I had like a picture of an ultrasound or paperwork or like even paperwork saying that she's going through with an adoption for us to give to his company, then I would have been comfortable. But just like I said, like the whole conversation, the way the conversation started to switch up itself, I mean, it may not be what it looks like, but when it's something this serious, you have to stay on top of stuff. Like, you can't just have us floating around with words. Like, you have to, a picture, at least the picture, like, or, you know what I'm saying, you went to the doctor, you got an ultrasound, at least that. You know what I'm saying? For us to be like, okay, cool. Again, at least have enough respect and decency. We're taking time to stop literally his career. Stop it and be like, okay, we don't need to leave early. You guys don't know what we deal with on a day-to-day basis. You guys hear us say we're going early, but you don't know why. You know what I'm saying? You really don't know why. We deal with a lot of things, but I'm not a selfish person. I'm still willing to like put that to the side and be like, yo, look, you need help, let me help you. I'm just that type of person. If you don't know me, get to know me. I'm never that type of person to be like, I'm not going to help somebody. I'm going to help you if I got it. If I don't have it, I'm going to try to make it away. But it's not just about me. It's my husband as well. If he's not comfortable with anything, he doesn't want to do anything, I'm not going to do nothing he don't want to do. If he ain't rolling with it, my feet not moving. When he start moving, I'm moving with him. It's a team. But when it came to this, it was like my heart was open a little bit more, and maybe I got a little too excited about everything. But at the end of the day, like, I just want to also take the time out in this video to apologize to everyone that has sent things out to us for the baby. I apologize that you guys spent your money. If there's any way that we can try to get the money back for you guys and send it back to y'all before we leave, I'll find a way to do that. But I'm thankful that you guys did reach out to us. I also want you guys to know this because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want somebody else to burn bridges for me. Like, when that time come, I don't want to be a type of cry wolf scenery. Like, we have our own kids that people be like, nah, I don't know if I could trust it because maybe it's games. I don't know. Let me speak for my own self. Ain't nobody else the illustrator or the painter for my own painting. I paint my own life. I don't need nobody else making me look like any type of person. But again, your clothes and the things that you did buy for a baby will go to good use when God does bless us with a child or children. And I really thank you guys for just reaching out to us. All the congratulations, all the conversations and everything that you guys had. Even the ones that was keeping it real with me and like, Yasmin, your heart is too open right now. I don't think you should, you know, accept anything. Like, I just appreciate everybody that has been there for us, that's still there for us. So like I said, your clothes and everything that we have is not gonna go to waste. I promise you, we're definitely saving everything. and it will go to good use. And I don't know, I really don't know what else to say, because my heart was set on it. Like I told y'all in that video when we announced it, like I was daydreaming about it, I was dreaming about it. And I mean, this is what it is. We don't have any paperwork, and we have to move forward with his career and his paperwork. And if we can't even get a picture, how am I to even believe anything else? And my husband knows this person way more than I do, so I have to trust what he's saying, because I know him, and I really don't. Like, that's what's going on. That's why I told you guys not to even bother with buying anything else off the registry. It's a lot that's going on. But besides this, I hope you guys can appreciate and respect what we're dealing with and what's going on. We've been dealing with a lot when it comes to a kid. Just the fact that we went through a lot with fertility, and we have to go through a lot with this, I just think that it's not cool. Like, it's really effed up. Like, it's really effed up. But I'm gonna keep praying. I don't harbor any bad feelings in my heart. I'm cool, I'm okay. God got us. Everything is good. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe this is just to wake us up, like, hey, you're gonna need this because a baby is on the way for y'all. I'm gonna thank him in advance, because obviously he's not gonna give you something if there's no use for that. So give this video a thumbs up, share this video out if you want to. Make sure you drop a comment down below, because I do be in the comments and I comment back, and let them know, man, that the carewz got a vlogging channel. But also, thank you so much for the young lady, sassy lady, who made it to 300, who gave us that 300 mark and brought in 2 other people with her. I'm gonna put her name right here. I am definitely still waiting for you to respond to my email. I emailed you to send out the gift card to you. I definitely have your gift card here waiting. Is actually right. Let me get it. I actually have your gift card right here waiting for you, so you know that it's not a joke. I have your gift card right here. It's not used at all. So I'm waiting for you to respond back to my email. When you respond back to my email, just put 300 winner so that it grabs my attention and I can click on it. Other than that, you guys, thank you for kicking it with us. What's up to all our new subscribers? Hope you guys are loving and enjoying our content, and just keep on watching.